always forget to do that. You have to mix up the oil in with the compound. You do that by squeezing it top to bottom and make it all mixed together. And of course this crap gets everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. Just ain't no stopping it. Okay, that's nothing but oil on there. That looks better. These have a little more gain on them than what these other ones do, but they should be fine. The big arm for that.
116. Caricom, copy. 3 souls, 155.
See what it does now when I key up. Amp is in standby. Amp is on. Ooh, it's cooking now. Something is still wrong with these two over here because they're getting hot as a firecracker. Those two are not. And did key in about 600 watts. So, something's still not right on that side. I don't want to burn up 2 more transistors. $22.90. Yeah, it's working. Oh, look at there. That's interesting. Okay, that capacitor, bunch of capacitors getting hot. See what happens when I switch to sideband and key. Yellow, 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 yellow. I have to dig into it some more because that ain't right. I'm not going to cook those 2 new transistors trying to figure it out. So, get back in standby. Take that apart, and see what's going on with it. resistor has gotten hot. Yeah, 4.7 ohms, so it didn't change value, which is good. But we're gonna swap it out anyway. I don't like what I'm seeing right there. I'm still looking. I haven't seen anything really, but I know there's something wrong over here. These things were getting really hot, and this guy was getting really hot. But when I ohm out this transformer and these capacitors, none of them are shorted. It's really strange. I'm just heating up anything that looks suspicious. Yeah, I need to change that guy out. Go get another 4.7. Ah. Get this guy out of here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it got crispy. I bet the resistance increased on it too. Could be the whole problem. Oh yeah. No? Yeah, 99.1, 98.9, so it did change a little bit. At 98.9 and 99, so lost about an ohm. But I'm going to replace it. Well, we take a short break. We'll come back and see what that did. More to come. That's pretty good. This only got one. That one's 75 there in the middle, but that's close enough that it ain't gonna hurt anything. So now when I take these measurements, I'm taking them with a little test set. I can't remember the Allied test set, and that just gives me a HFE figure, which I try to match pretty close. I'll come back with the big iron and do the grounds. After I washed out those transistor pits, got all the old heatsink compound out of them and everything. I don't think I showed you guys what I washed it out with. Let me show you real quick. CRC, I like CRC products. This is Electromotive for cleaning electrical stuff. Boy, it just washes that heatsink compound off like you wouldn't believe. It's great for that kind of stuff. I'm using my smaller iron here because I don't want to get these too hot. I'll use the big iron when I get ready to do the grounds. Happy with that connection. Just around here, I want to get to it a little easier. There we go. Getting my watch caught on the front of the cabinet there. I can't feel it getting caught. I just know when I can't move my arm forward that something's wrong, and look down there and see my watch hooked on the cabinet. My son told me, well, Dad, you ought to just take it off. Now, he don't realize that, you know, folks from my generation, when they want to know what time it was, they just turned the wrist and looked at the watch. I didn't grab my phone and look at it all the time to see what time it was. So that's, you know, something I'm not used to doing. I might have to do that, though. sure y'all are tired of hearing me rattle on, so I think I'm going to stop, take a break, come back later and solder down the. This is what I like to do with the ground leads. I'll get a flat blade screwdriver like this one, get just about right there, mash that down and flatten it out like that. See what I'm doing? I don't know, it may not help, it just looks neater to me. And I'm getting pretty low on real Toshibas, so if you guys have a line on any, I sure would like to know about it, because I need to restock my supply if that's possible anymore. I know they've been discontinued for quite a long time, so I'm running out. Now I do have plenty more of the Toshibas, but they've all been reserved for orders that I hadn't got to yet. So my free stock is what's getting low, you know. I think I probably got maybe 32 left. Let's see. There might be 40, 48, something like that. But I'm gonna stop right there. So get that out the drawer. This is what I use to test them with. This little peak test set gives me a indication of what the HFE is on the transistors. That, and I also got, let's see, where's it at right now? One I just picked up here lately is this one, and I've compared the two. They're about the same. This one does, you know, pretty much everything that one there does. I just thought maybe I'd try a different interface, because these little clips like this, I don't like them. I mean, I changed the one out that I use every day and put regular alligator clips on it, because those little things, I don't think they make great connections. I see some solder that I got to clean up. Don't worry, I'll blow it out. Make sure there ain't no extra laying around in here. That's what I was doing when I stuck the point of the soldering iron over there, was making sure this stuff here wasn't slag, you know. Because that's messed things up. And man, them damn transistors, they are expensive now. I know there's one or two folks selling the original Toshibas for like $200, $250 a piece. So I won't be doing that. I'm gonna start doing more with HGs. Well, I like the Chinese Toshibas too, you know. I mean, they work really well for what they are, but you just can't beat the old Toshibas. Damn shame they don't make them anymore. Anyway, more to come. Well, I apologize, folks. Camera didn't get any of that. But all three Toshibas, Japanese Toshibas, are installed, or all three. All four Japanese Toshibas are installed, all new ones. And it's running great. I had just turned everything off because I thought I was done, and come to find out, y'all hadn't seen any of that. All right. Get my FLIR to come back on. I'll tell you what, it's hot in Florida, folks. Got some friends that like to go in a northerly direction during the summer. Come back down here during the winter. Which I can understand that. I am here 365 days a year. Alright, got the radio back on. I'm on channel 20 on the AM. First off, I'm going to show you the temps on the transistors. We just got a picture. Hopefully y'all can see that. It doesn't show me the preview, but I'm gonna key it down for now. The fan's not going on the, you know, the cabinet fan to cool the heatsink's not going, so I'm not going to hold it down too much. But that one got up to 103 degrees. Can y'all see that? If I can move it around here where you can see the picture a little better. Let me take a snapshot of it. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see that if I hold the camera or hold the FLIR just right. So they're cool. That's what it was. So that's all fixed now. It's got all Toshibas in it. Japanese Toshibas. I cleaned up all the other stuff that I was telling you about. You know, replace that. I've already said all this, so if you hear it, I mean, if I'm repeating myself, please don't hold it against me. I don't know what the camera got and what it didn't. But replace that resistor right there with a new resistor. Okay. Replace this resistor with a 5-watt resistor. Did the same thing with this one. It's now a 5-watt resistor. Alright, SSB bias is working properly. Now what SSB bias does, I don't know if you know this or not, folks. Normally, when you're running an AM and putting a carrier into the amplifier, what happens is that carrier coming in through the combiner, going to the base of these transistors, puts a small positive voltage on that base, which biases the transistor. Okay? In sideband, you don't have a carrier per se. The carrier is suppressed in sideband. So the SSB bias, which is these little resistors right here, puts a small voltage on the base of the transistor for you. So the transistor's turned on when you go to transmit. Okay? And a lot of folks swear that you've got to have bias on these to make sideband work properly, but I got to tell you from experience, that's not true. An amplifier will run full cycle, okay? You'll see the whole waveform on an oscilloscope of your signal without the SSB bias. Because as you drive the amplifier, as that signal comes in, there's already a tiny, tiny bit of bias on this by this 10 ohm resistor from here to ground. Okay? That's holding the base of that transistor above ground. Now, if it was shorted directly to ground, it wouldn't be. So anyway, when you talk on sideband, the strength of the signal, the RF signal itself coming into the base of the transistor, will bias the transistor enough to make it work properly. Okay? I've seen them run like that for decades. Now, myself, I prefer to have the bias on there because I want the transistor turned on when I start transmitting on sideband. I want it to be immediate. But it happens so fast. Even if you don't do that, it happens so fast you won't notice it. The radio, the amplifier doesn't notice it. You know, it's as fast as light. It happens that fast to bias that transistor. And everybody claims, well, it works a lot better if they're biased. No, it don't. You get the same output power whether it's biased or not. Okay? But good engineering tells you that if you're going to be running on sideband, you should apply a small amount of bias to the base of the transistors. Just good practice. Okay? But it is not absolutely necessary like everybody says it is. It's not. I know that from experience. Decades. My father-in-law ran a Palomar that was designed for AM only. God, that was been 50 years ago. It didn't have bias. When he got into sideband, he used the same amplifier. The only thing he did was have his technician put a delay capacitor on there to hold the relay closed in between his voice peaks. But just like the RF will drive that relay and close it, it does the same thing with the output transistors. But anyway, getting totally off subject. Now, these three power supplies are doing just what they're supposed to. They're all three good. They're all three pushing air. Well, in fact, you can hear the fans running. They're working great. I mean, and the new Toshibas, I tell you, I sure do wish that Toshiba still made these. We're doing, let's see, can I get that around there where you can see it? Hang on a minute, let me adjust the camera. All right, now as you can see, I got 1,000 watt slugs, both RMS and PEP, and oh wait a minute, you can't see it either. Hang on. 1,000 in RMS, which is the one on the left, 1,000 in PEP, okay? So we're going to be reading on the bottom scale. There where it says 100, that's 1,000. But you notice the multiplier switches in ×2. Okay? I'm on AM, I'm on my little realistic TRC 465. Dead key. I've got RF power, the power control on the front of the radio, or front of the amplifier is turned all the way down. Okay, we're dead keying 400 watts. Hello audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio. And what was that? 6, that's 12, that's 14, almost 1500 watts PEP. Hello audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Now that backing up business, that's my radio doing that. Watch what happens when I switch to sideband. Hello audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio. I'm going to have to put a fan on here. Test 1 2 1 2 test. Test 1 2 1 2 test. All kinds of power. I'm gonna turn RF power back down on the front of the amp. Hello 1 2 1 2 hello audio hello. That's, you seeing the PEP wattage, right? Audio. I don't want to do this too much because I don't have the heatsink cooling fans hooked up because they're mounted in the top of the cabinet, and I don't have the top of the cabinet on there. But there it is. This thing is going to be for sale in the store. I was going to replace the power supplies, but those are working so good. I mean, I've got a constant 15 volts over here on the bus. Actually about 15.5, I think, when I looked at it. But this is it. This is a Hornet. It's a H1x4. Well, it's not going to be in the store either. Just shoot me an email. All of you seen my videos, you know what my email address is. Just shoot me an email, make me an offer. We got 3 of these supposedly 30 amp power supplies in here, which, to be on the safe side, I'd say we got 75 amps of current. All right, that's going to do it. It's already wired up for the direct key. If you got a radio that I've done, it's got the direct key on it, it'll plug right into this old boy. Now, you know, 1500 watts, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. But anyway, that's going to do it for this project. I'm going to put the cover back on it and set it aside and get to work on something else. We've got 4 brand new Japanese Toshibas in it, and replace that cap that was bad. We're good to go. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video, folks. 7-3, everybody stay safe. Okay, I had told you I'd like to add terminal strips to support these resistors and things that are where the resistor connects to the capacitor, and it connects to the wire going down to the back of the transformer that feeds the base of the transistor. So there they are. I did go back and add them. Let's see, can you even see that one? Yeah, there it is. It's just terminal strips, regular old terminal strips. I used to use these things to wire radios, to make them. Like the old tube type radios, if you look underneath, you'll find a bunch of terminal strips underneath there. They still make these things. You know, I mean, you can get them. They're available. 2 pins, 1 pin, you know, dozen pins, don't matter. They're all over the place. These, I don't remember exactly where I got these from. Probably eBay. Find a lot of stuff like that on eBay. I know it wasn't that Jungle website. But there it is. Of course, I'm going to test it one last time, make sure that didn't change anything, or that I didn't get some solder somewhere. I'll look it over real good, and then I'm going to give it a light coat of clear, just to keep things from corroding. It's already got a light coat of clear on it, but I'm going to do another coat, just a real light coat. Don't want this thing corroding. Okay? Alrighty. And you didn't see any of that, but it works like a champ. Hello, hello, hello. Pegged out that 2,000 meter scale there on AM. I had the RF power on the front of the amp here turned all the way up. Hello test, test 1 2 1 2 test. Wow. You just can't beat Toshiba transistors. I mean, I like the HGs and I like the Chinese Toshibas, but none of them's as good as the Japanese Toshibas now. That's a fact. You just can't dispute that. But we don't have those anymore, and my supply is dwindling quick. Anyway, it works great. Oh, you guys might want to see the spectrum. Okay. Dark frequency megahertz. Started at 10. Okay. Frequency reading. So we're starting at 10 and stopping at 50. Damn, what a beautiful signal. Oh, now y'all can't see it. Hang on a second. There's the power setting. This is what we're doing on the meter. Still on ×2. Hello, 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 audio. Japanese Toshibas, folks. Alright, hang on. Let me get up there where you can see the Regal spectrum analyzer. Okay, hopefully y'all won't get seasick. Amp is on. Okay. And I'm driving it with my little realistic TRC 465. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Hello, hello, audio, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 audio test. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. We'll get another shot of the inside of it. But yeah, just shoot me an email, maybe an offer. I should know better than to try to hold that with my left hand. all it wants to do is wobble. So hopefully y'all didn't get seasick. All right, folks. 7-3, everybody. Take care.